It looks fresh with a bit of moisture and a grass cover. There will be some swing for the bowlers, but also a good pitch to bat on. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform. Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. Pace bowler into the attack. Oh, that's a dream start for the fielding team. What a delivery. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Masterful batting. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. I know he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Masterful batting. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. That looks close. Big appeal. Oh, I think he's out. That is sensational from the fielder. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Dropped. That could have been a crucial wicket, but the fielder couldn't hold on to it. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Hammered away for 4. Good placement. But that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. Carved away through the gap for 4. That is smart batting. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific 4. That's in the air. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes the match. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Oh, what a catch. Him that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Turned away for a single. That's poor fielding. And the batsman will get 4 for this. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. That's hit hard. That's hit for 6. That's a great shot. Picked and deposited out of the park for a 6. That's a clean strike. That struck beautifully. Terrific shot that. Exceptional. What a catch. Full marks. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. That's high in the air. Excellent dive. Superb reflexes that. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Very good running between the wickets. These misfields can hurt the fielding team's confidence big time. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. No, that's lovely timing, the ball racing to the boundary. That's a good shot from the batsman, wasn't the best ball though. That's a beautiful shot, and in the gap too. Glorious, absolutely glorious. Carved away through the gap for 4, that is smart batting. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Glorious, absolutely glorious. What a peach of a delivery, that could have troubled the famous salute. Wonderful to watch. Well, that's a massive 6, made a cracking sound at the bat. Carved away through the gap for 4, that is smart batting. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a 6. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. Wonderful 50, and the crowd applauds. That looks handsome. It certainly is a huge 6. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest. The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Hammered away for 4, good placement. Beautiful shot by the batsman, that's 4 more. Shot, lovely shot, right from the middle of the bat. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Found the gap beautifully, and that races away to the boundary again. Unlike that. Very good running between the wickets. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. In the air. Exceptional, what a catch. Full marks for the catch. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Now that's a good 50, it will be appreciated by the crowd. That is glorious. Perfect timing and placement. Muscle, a magnificent shot for 4. Spectacular catch. Perfectly timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. Glorious. Absolutely glorious. Great shot. Middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. That's high in the air. Catch it is the call and well taken by the fielder. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That's a six. The power is extraordinary. Beautiful shot by the batsman. That's 4 more. Poor ball, but that's a sensational shot. That's going to be 4. 4 runs, plays into the gap fabulously. You know, he's a fierce competitor and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. Well, that is glorious. Absolutely glorious. Perfect timing. Goes to a splendid 50. Good innings and gets a grand applause. Not a great ball, and that has been hammered. Terrific shot. Well, that's out. Poor shot from the batsman. Must be kicking himself. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. They put a good all-round performance today. Bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory. You have shown some exceptional performance today. What was going on in your mind while you were in the middle?
I felt I was in top form today, and I'm really glad I could contribute towards the team.